So today we will practice the topic technology. We'll continue to practice technology and then also the topic sports as well. That's it.
Technology.
Have you had a look at the samples for the topic technology?
Yeah, a little bit.
And do you think it is difficult?
Actually, now I don't remember anything about it.
Okay, yeah,
I
that's
don't remember about the questions.
okay, okay, it's okay. Um, hmm, okay. Okay, let's jump right into part three. So, what
Yes.
kind of inventions have changed the world?
Yeah, there are. I believe that there are two main technology which have been changing our world. The first is the internet. Yeah, I cannot imagine how my life would be without the internet. Yeah, uh, through the internet, people can do a lot of things such as for learning, communicating, and communicating or entertainment. Yeah, myself, I often use internet for learning and entertainment. I can easily I can easily download the video or document for my learning through the internet. Yeah, the second technology I believe is also significant for our life. Yeah, it is a laptop. Yeah, I mean a computer. Yeah. Um, uh, as you can see nowadays, most people have computer too, and both youngsters and older generation also use computer for their uh, work or study, and it's really convenient.
Okay, good. Nice. Um, just a little bit about pronunciation. Um,
Yeah,
chữ chữ thêm in của chữ change sẽ là changing. Changing.
changing,
Yes.
changing,
Um,
changing. Yes.
and then download. Can you
Oh,
download?
download. Yeah, download.
Yeah.
Download.
Okay.
Download. Download.
Hmm. So this is good. You can remember some phrases like thanks
Yeah,
to
thanks to yes,
and
thanks
then
to
open vast opportunities.
open
Open
vast,
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 yeah,
things,
vast opportunities.
vast, yeah, vast
hmm And then you can say like information sharing.
information sharing. Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So what kinds of inventions need improvement?
yeah. I believe that practice make perfect. Um, most technology need to be improved. Yeah, improved to become better. So yeah, can meet the people meet the people needs in the future. And one technology I want to talk more about is mobile phone. Yeah. as we can see, each year, uh, mobile phone companies, the company which manufacturing mobile phone, often often bring out a new device for yeah a new device, a mobile phone, and each each of them will have you have uh you have maybe yeah you have something that is improved to better to yeah to become to become better, such as become more economical or more fashionable.
Hmm. Okay. So, um, um, okay. So first, um, for for the phrase improvement, you can say you can use like innovate or innovation instead to paraphrase innovate or innovation. Yes. And then you can also use like development, hmm? Development or develop. Um, một cái nữa là chị có thể dùng chữ undergo development.
Undergo, undergo, trải qua, undergo.
Yes. Um,
Yeah,
then about the mobile phone, yes, you can say like each year, um, every mobile phone producer always brings
producer,
always brings out a new line or a new version of
new version,
smartphones.
yes,
Yeah, yeah. For example, Apple, um, and like uh, every new product will have like will be faster. For example, they will have
yeah,
new technologies, um, and also new designs as well,
new design, yes,
or like new feature. Dạ.
feature,
Tính năng.
feature, yes, feature,
Um, or you can just say in general, as the at the sample, you can say like the mobile phones was simply a communication tool in the past, but now it has become something more than that, like a
yeah,
multi-functional gadget. Multi-functional.
multifunctional, yeah, multifunctional.
Okay, next. Let's
Okay.
take a look. Okay, and remember, if there's a new question and you have problem with that, just continue answer as if you were in the exam day. Okay.
Yeah.
What are some qualities of an inventor?
Yeah, I believe that an inventor must be a person who have good critical thinking. Yeah, I mean they will have they will have abilities to do creatively, creatively, uh, yeah to to create a special thing for our world. Yeah, and secondly, they have they also they are also people who are patient. Yeah, because when to make to I mean to make a uh, invention, to make an invention, uh, their inventors have to do a lot of experiments, and yeah, and it's costs a lot of time uh, before they can make an invention for real life. Yeah, so I think there are two essential qualities for an inventor.
Mm, okay, that's good. Um, um, an invention, you can say, um, to make a success, to become successful.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
And then có hai chữ mà chị cần phải để ý tới cái phát âm là chữ creatively. Nó sẽ giống như chữ A á chị, creatively, creatively.
Yeah. Creatively.
Ờ,
Creative.
chị thử đọc cái tính từ giúp em với, bỏ chữ ly đi.
Creative.
No, creative.
Cre- yeah. Creative. Yeah. And creatively.
Dạ, thì nó chỉ thêm chữ ly vô thôi, nó vẫn nhấn y chang nhau ở trước đó.
Cre creative.
Nó
Creative.
A,
Creative. Creative. Creative.
experiment, chữ đó là chữ E luôn. Không,
Experiment. Yeah. Experiment. 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 Create. Creatively. Creatively. Experiment.
um,
Experiment.
tiếp theo là
Creatively.
maybe you, I
Experiment.
think it is easier to talk about creative thinking, not critical thinking.
Creative thinking.
Yes.
Yeah,
Critical
yeah.
is like
Mm,
right or
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Creative thinking.
Mhm. Then so you can do like think outside of the box, think outside of the box, and then problem solving, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you see a
Problems.
problem and then you solve that problem with a new invention, something like that. Then yeah, and then when you talk about um, patient, you can use like give up. Like if he or she is a person who is patient, then they may give up before it becomes a success. Yeah.
Yeah, with the patient.
Then you can say it takes years. Nó tốn nhiều năm. It takes years.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Um, do you think people with no schooling can become inventors?
I believe that people without schooling can become inventor. Yeah, uh, because I believe that practicing is more important than uh, just learning at school. Yeah, when you have a persistence doing something, you will practice and make it become success. Yeah, become success. Uh, yeah. So for example, just so you know, um, Edison, yeah, Edison, who who didn't have a lot of knowledge at school, but he was still a person who can make many inventions for our world. So so I think uh, someone without knowledge in school still have still can become an inventor.
Hmm. Okay. Remember, it like on the exam day, it is also a little bit about your mentality. So like try to appear confident as long as you are worried, I know you are worried, but like try to be confident and do not sigh, do not let the examiner know that you are worrying. No, right? Just keep
Yes.
saying yes. Especially for speaking, just keep saying despite the attitude or like the face or of the examiners, don't care, just say. Tiếp theo là chị đọc lại giúp em chữ success. Nó sẽ nhấn vần
Success.
hai á chị. Success,
Success. Success.
always success. Cái chữ này cả động từ và cả tính từ của nó đều nhấn vần hai. Right? Succeed and then success
Succeed.
and then successful.
Successful. Yeah. Successful.
And then you can say like cái đề là no schooling thì chị có thể nói là um, who um, do not receive proper education or like receive formal education. Receive, use verb.
Receive.
Or like have, it's okay to say have.
Yes.
Or like who are not well educated.
Yes.
Well educated.
Yeah. Educated. It's not well educated. Education.
Mm.
For not education.
Then you must learn these two words because I think it may be necessary. Practical experiences,
Practical experiences.
kinh nghiệm thực tiễn,
Practical.
right?
Yes.
And then
Practical experience.
theoretical knowledge.
Yeah.
Theoretical,
Theoretical.
yes.
Theoretical. Theoretical.
Hmm. Interview quick. Is it? Okay, great.
Theoretical knowledge. Practical experience.
Um, and finally, do all inventions bring benefits to our world?
Um, yeah. Yeah. From my perspective, I believe inventors bring both positive and negative inventions for our world. Yeah, and yes, we know a lot of advantage inventions. However, there are some there are some disadvantage invention we also know, some such as some tools or some system uh, in yeah in some manufacturing they yeah which brings which bring harmness for our societies or environment. Yeah. So
Hmm.
yeah. So I think both advantage and disadvantage inventions.
Okay. Um, okay. After my feedback, we will answer this question again. So first, um, the word advantage is a noun, right?
Yeah.
And then um,
Advantage.
the adjective of that is advantageous, advantageous.
Advantages.
No, no.
Advantages.
The adjective is advantageous, advantageous.
Advantageous.
Yes, advantageous. Nếu như chữ T ạ,
Yeah.
advantageous.
Advantageous. Advantageous. Um, advantageous.
Tương tự với ngược kiểu từ trái nghĩa
Advantageous.
của nó sẽ là disadvantageous.
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 That's it. Or you can. What are some other
Disadvantageous.
synonyms of these two words?
These two words, advantage, disadvantage, and um,
Synonym, yes.
oh, as I say, negative or positive. Is it
Yes.
correct?
What else?
Health. You, I mean, benefit,
Benefit
beneficial,
and then beneficial. Yes, and what else?
beneficial. This, I don't know.
Harmful, right? Harmful.
Yeah, helpful.
Harmful.
Yeah, helpful.
Yeah, chị đừng nói là harm tại vì nó sẽ là âm ae, nó sai, nó là âm e hình dạng harmful.
Helpful.
Yes.
Helpful.
Okay, and then I think that for this question, you may answer it in a way like you say, I think that all inventions are a double double-edged sword, con dao hai lưỡi.
Oh,
Yeah. And then you say, and whether it is positive or negative depends on the way we use it. And you take example. You say, for example, um, like for example, the mobile phone. Um,
yeah.
I think it was invented with a good purpose, like the ways we use it. I mean, like we are addicted to it. We spend a lot of time on it. Make it become disadvantageous.
Yeah.
Example. Or besides that, sometimes if we are careless when we use a machine or an engine, for example, drive a motorbike, when we drive a motorbike or when we use a machine, if we are not careful, then we may have some accident with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So can you answer it again? Do all inventions bring benefits to our world?
From my perspective, I believe that uh, all inventions, both which have both positive and negative impact on our life, it depends on the way you use it. For example, with a mobile phone, with some people who use it for a good purpose, such as for learning or entertainment, it's really good. However, with some people, they easily get addicted to it and waste a lot of waste amount of their valuable time for using it. It's become a negative. It's become a harmful inventor. Yes, and as yeah, and in addition, when you use a machine, uh, when machine with your careless carelessness, it's and you may have accident with that, so it's not really good. But whereas if you are careful when using it, it will bring a lot of benefit for our life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is the word that I have said. A double-edged sword. Cái kiếm đọc là sword, chị bỏ chữ W đi nha chị. Ý là viết vậy thì đúng nhưng mà đọc là sword. Sword.
Sure.
Dạ đúng rồi, tức là chị chỉ bỏ chữ W đi là được. Sword.
Yeah. Cái từ này là như kiểu thanh gươm đúng không?
Dạ đúng rồi, cái đó là cái kiếm á chị.
Yeah. Bình thường chỉ có nghĩa là sword.
No, sword.
Yeah.
Um, okay. And then be careful. Inventor is the person.
Invent.
And then invention is the product. Chị cứ hay
Invention.
lẫn lộn hai từ này lúc nói. Inventor,
Yeah.
the person, and then invention is the product.
Yes.
Mm, Okay, so what technology do people in Vietnam often use?
Yeah, with Vietnamese people, uh, as far as I'm concerned, they often use both laptop and mobile phone for daily life. As we can see, most people nowadays, most people nowadays in Vietnam uh, have their own smartphone because it's really convenient. We can do a lot of things with a mobile phone, like communication or entertainment. So yeah, for in my family, even my son, who just 7 years old, yeah, he's also have a smartphone for himself, so he can learn or play some games through this mobile phone. And in addition, a laptop is I believe that a laptop or a private computer is extremely essential for our life. People can work or study with this.
Hmm. Okay. Um, yes, great. So đôi lúc ấy, ở cuối câu hoặc là lúc mà chị đang suy nghĩ á, thì chị sẽ bị phát âm sai mấy chữ mà bình thường là chị sẽ phát âm đúng, ví dụ như convenient, right? Convenient
Yeah,
thì chị
convenient.
sẽ nói là convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Đôi lúc chị suy nghĩ thì chị sẽ bị không để ý tới mấy cái đó. Yes. Nên sẽ có vài chữ mà chị có thể dùng với technology. You can say accessible. Sorry,
Accessible.
sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, sorry. Đây, accessible. So you can say like technology is very much accessible in Vietnam nowadays. I mean, like Vietnam is really modern and very fast with technology, and you can say like every and from my observation, um, everyone in Vietnam, from a child to an old person, has their own smartphone. You can say that. So then just say one or two sentences about the smartphone. You can say like they bring
Yeah.
it everywhere um, and then get it to assist their study or their work, and it is also a communication tool as well. Besides that, most students in my country have their laptops. It is an essential part of their um, university life. Don't talk too long, because when you talk too long,
Yes.
you will run out of idea and vocabularies. You will repeat it. It's not good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So why are people keen on buying new technologies, even though there are only a few improvements?
Yeah. Firstly, I believe that it depends on their preferences. Yeah. I mean, some people they have a hobby with the yeah with the mobile phone, with the new technology. It's like some people who likes collecting stamps. Yeah, so whenever they see a new version of the mobile phone, so they really want to buy it. And of course they are rich enough. Yeah, they're rich enough to buy it, to buy them. And secondly, I think is will yeah a new mobile phone or new technology will show their show their fashion or luxury. Yes, so with some people, especially with well-known people, such as famous singer or actors who always use expensive, expensive technologies. So yeah, so they really want to buy a new one, yeah, for their for their uh, collections. Yeah, for their collections.
Hmm. For the image. For the image. You. I think it's better to use the word image. 很难的 image.
Ah, yeah, image. Yes.
And then okay, but like for your first idea about collecting, you must have a good like main sentence so that your listener, I mean your examiner, can follow up. For example, you must say like, I think the first reason why people always want to get the latest version of any new technology is for their collection, or maybe their collecting habit,
Yeah.
their collecting hobby. So that. So it's like a very short, very concise sentence. Right?
Yes.
And then
Collecting
cái chữ
hobby.
to cái chị có thể là to show off their style. Yeah,
Show off
yeah,
their style.
cái facial verb show off có nghĩa như khoe mẽ.
Show off.
Yes, show off.
buổi giờ làm sao học steady 5 giờ nó
Um,
là online
okay.
em hỏi
Có loại ba rồi, loại ba rồi. Yeah, I'm sorry. Show off their style.
Đấy. And then với cái ý thứ hai thì chị có thể dùng mấy cái như là um, an iPhone is also a status symbol. A status symbol.
Status symbol.
And or yeah.
Show off their style.
Yeah. Then the wealth, the noun of wealthy, wealth. So you can say like buying, but when people buy an iPhone, um, it is often not because of the features or of the new technologies.
Yeah.
Often they want to buy it because of its design. It looks fancy, and also because of I don't know, like of their ego. They want to show off their wealth, their social status, and yeah, because often the price of an iPhone is very expensive, and it is unaffordable to most people, right?
Yeah.
And then yeah, that's it. Okay. Good. Next, so why do technology companies keep upgrading their products?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question again?
Why okay,
Yeah.
why do technology companies keep upgrading their products?
Um. Yeah. Uh. I believe that whenever they, yeah, um, the manufacturer, yeah, the manufacturer want to improve their products. Yeah, products. Whenever they whenever uh, they have a creative thing about the product. They want to make it become better. Um, yeah, make it become better and meet the consumers need. And secondly, when upgrading their products, they have more opportunity to compete compete with compete with the opponents. So yes, and so upgrading their products, will bring some benefits for the company. So I
Okay.
believe that it's the
Yeah.
reason why they do that.
Mm-hmm. Um, ok. Kiểu chị không nhất thiết là phải nói dài quá với cái ý thứ nhất, chị chỉ cứ nói là so first obviously the companies keep upgrading their product because they want to serve their customers better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And then secondly, more importantly, I think also because of the competitiveness of this industry. Mm. So like products are being constantly upgraded, um, because if you stop upgrading your products, then you will um, that then you for example, just like take the example of Nokia. Yes,
Yeah.
so if you refuse to renew yourselves, then you will become a thing of the past. So you can learn the phrase renew, renew yourselves, renew themselves. Mhm. And then a thing of the past. And then competitiveness.
Big China competitiveness. Competitiveness.
Yeah, competitiveness.
It's real competitiveness.
Um,
Competitiveness. Best.
okay. Um, so, what changes has the development of technology brought about in our lives?
I want a question. If I not really understand about the question, how should I ask the examiner to explain or give more detail?
Mm, okay. So, if you cannot hear it clearly, just in case you cannot hear it clearly, just say pardon,
Yeah.
um, or just like sorry, but could you repeat the question? Hmm.
Yeah.
Then, or you
But
can say, but
in case
yeah,
I
I know.
don't
Say
understand,
like,
yeah.
can you explain the question again in another language?
Um,
Another language. Language is like the,
another language, yeah,
the
another
way of expression.
language. Yeah, explain in another language. Yeah. So, pardon? Could you please repeat the question?
Hmm. What changes has the development of technology brought about in our lives?
Oh, uh, I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand the question. So, can you explain in another language?
Mm-hmm. So like how? Okay, so how has the development of technology changed our lives?
How? Yeah. So, uh, you mean I want to talk about the convenience or
How? So, ý câu hỏi em sẽ nhắn nó lại cho chị.
cái câu hỏi này là gì? What changes how the people about in our lives?
Là cái technology nó mang lại cái thay đổi gì? That's it.
Yeah. Um,
Okay, so for
yeah.
this question, you can say both the positive and then negative sides. And then say it shortly and generally.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think that with the development of technology bring both positive and negative impact on our life. Yeah, and with the advanced technology, as we can see, our life become more convenient. Yeah, convenient and economical because yeah, um, they help us save time to yeah save time uh, when doing a lot of things. For example, in work environment, with a lot of modern machines, we can save time of manufacturing products. However, uh, with the advance of technology also gives us some give us some disadvantages. Yeah. Uh, for example, nowadays, um, most people, especially youngsters, who depend on technology most of their time. For example, with ChatGPT, nowadays instead of using their brain to think about the answers, students easily uh, type some questions on the box and wait for the answers, and then copy and paste. I think it's really bad for youngsters. It's not really good for their mental well-being.
Hmm. Yes, okay. Đầu tiên là chị đọc lại giúp em chữ convenient.
Convenient, convenient,
Đó là những cái chữ V chị, convenient.
convenient,
Yes. Then economical, những cái chữ no, economical.
economical, economical.
And then vài chữ đồng nghĩa của chữ disadvantage là drawback, disadvantage, downside.
Yeah, downside and drawback.
Yeah. So remember, you don't have to answer long, right? You just say in terms of positive impacts. I think that the technology has made everything become faster and more convenient. For example, with shopping, we don't need to go to the store to shop in person or to shop in store. What we need to do is like open our laptop, and with just a few clicks, we can have that products at our home.
Yeah,
Then you say and about the drawbacks of technology. I think there are a lot. The first I can think of is um, addiction. I mean that we are becoming more and more dependent on technology. For example, with ChatGPT, students do not use their brains anymore to think of the answers, but instead they just search for it, or they just search for the answer um, in ChatGPT, then copy and paste. That's it. Um, okay. Okay, so remember, first have a general sentence and then an example. Okay. Okay. Apply it for this question. Does the development of technology affect how people learn?
Yeah, certainly. Um, yeah, in the past, without technologies, people we had to spend a lot of time. I mean, spend a lot of time fighting the document. For example, when we wanted to find the meaning of a word, I remember when I was a student, I had to bring a thick dictionary and spend a lot of time to search for the meanings of the word on this dictionary. And nowadays I easily search for the meanings of the word online, through the internet. And and nowadays we can study online. We study on can study online, um, with a lot of valuable classes. And now it's can help us save money and time instead of going to the center with expensive full fees for the course. So I think technology help us a lot of yeah give us a lot of benefits while learning.
Okay. Pay attention to the word nowadays. Nowadays.
Nowadays, nowadays,
Is it going to ask a going you do sometimes?
yes, yes,
The
nowadays.
tuition fee. You're talking about money, it is tuition fee. Mm,
Tuition, tuition, tuition.
okay. Okay. Um, so now we will move on to practice about sports. However, um, be careful for part three. Just try to make your answer structured, right? Just like general and then explain and then example structured.
Yeah.
Then mm, don't make it too long. Okay, just have one or two sentences for each point. Okay, don't make it too long. Okay, let's talk about sports. Okay, so we're practicing part three. Okay, what is the most popular water sports in your country?
In terms of water sport, as far as I'm concerned, swimming. Yeah, swimming is the only popular water sport in our country.
Popular, popular.
Yeah, popular in Vietnam. Um, as I can see, especially in hot summer. Yeah, hot summer like this day, most swimming pool are packed with a lot of people, both youngsters and the elderly. Yeah, um, not different from the beaches. Yeah, the same. So yeah, as I know, swimming is the only popular water popular water sport in Vietnam.
For the ending, you can just say like, I think swimming is a sport for people of all ages.
Yeah,
Just learn the phrase of all ages so that you can use for every question.
yeah,
People of
all
all ages.
ages,
Hmm.
all ages.
And then I'm concerned. If another adjective, I'm not I.
Yes,
Right, I'm concerned.
I'm concerned.
The word packed with is a good word. It's packed with. Hmm. Mm, okay. Um. Okay. And then the next two questions may be unfamiliar to you, but try to answer it. Okay. Try to
Yeah.
explain answer it. What are the advantages of water transport compared to other modes of transport?
Mm, yeah, water transport as a yeah water transport is big ship, something like that. So yeah, uh, from my opinion, water transport is much more um, e- economical than other forms of transport. Yeah, it's mm, it's it runs on a natural route such as river or oceans. It's also it also doesn't need any yeah doesn't need a great deal of money for building a building I mean modern infrastructure or uh, for maintenance fee. Yeah. Uh, so unlike normal road. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Unlike normal road, is it have to use a lot of money for both building and maintenance every year. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Ok. Đầu tiên là với câu đầu á, chị không nên nói là water transport is a big ship. Chị nên nói là for example, water transport uses big ships to operate.
Yeah.
Then economical. Okay. Infrastructure. Hmm. Um, chị để ý tới các phát âm của hai chữ đó thôi, chị có thể đọc lại để cho nó quen miệng. Like infrastructure and then economical.
in infrastructure infrastructure and economy quen từ đấy. Can you say it? Economical. Yeah. Economical. Economical.
Hmm.
Economical and infrastructure.
Hmm.
Infrastructure. Economical.
And then
Infrastructure.
low
Economic.
operating cost is lead
Low operating cost. Yes.
operating.
Operating cost.
Mhm.
Low operating cost.
Mm. And then building and maintenance fee. Building
Yes.
and maintenance fees.
Maintenance fee. Maintenance fee.
Um, yeah. Okay.
Maintenance fee.
Finally, what are the characteristics of goods transported by water?
Yeah, water transport often use big ships or cargoes to transport the goods. Yeah, so I think they They often transport goods with huge qual- uh, huge quantities, such as clothes or clothes, mm, such as clothes, um, and um,
So about the size, talk a little bit about the size of the products of the goods. Size, is it
and
small, heavy or not?
and it's also transport the good with large size. um,
Okay. Trong đây,
Large size. Thực
so
ra thì
you
nó cũng không hẳn là
so you
ý
can
chị là Hằng Nga.
so you can
Nói
talk
từ
about
lần
like
gì?
the quantity. They are often
Số
delivered
lượng
in
lớn.
large quantities.
Large quantity. Số lượng lớn.
Yes, in large quantities, and then also some like and then also like this often like the size are big for cars. For example, cars, we deliver cars by ships, and or maybe heavy like oil.
Yes.
And then consumer goods, you can use that word. I think that's a good word. Consumer good,
Yes.
like clothes and then toys.
Yes. Close toys.
Is it so? Can you answer it again? What are the characteristics of goods transported by water?
Yeah. Um, Water transport often deliver large quantity. Yeah, large quantity. So in terms of heavy product, uh, they often transport heavy products such as oil and consumer goods also such as like clothes or toys with a larger size.
Wow. I mean, like the idea for number is another idea. So for let's say, okay. So I think that so the first characteristic of goods that are often transported by uh, water is that they are often transported in large quantities. In large quantities, and often they are consumer goods such as toys or like clothes. Um, and second, I think water transport also is also an effective method when it comes to like heavy and then large sized products. For example, cars and then oil.
Yeah.
Mm, ok. Tiếp theo nữa là ờ, chị cái câu đầu tiên á, thì chị có thể nói là water transport delivers large quantities of products or like deliver products in large quantities.
Yes. Oh, mm, I'm so sorry to say that. So can we stop here? Because yeah, yeah, and
Oh,
see you tomorrow. Because my daughter is still
oh, okay,
crying.
okay, sure.
Yeah.
So if you need to study early tomorrow to just for your convenience, for I mean like at 7 a.m. or something like that, or like late at night, just tell me, okay?
Yeah.
Just like text me.
Yeah.
Just like text.
Tomorrow at 8 a.m. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. But like if you are busy at that time, just text me.
Yeah, okay. So I think tomorrow we can start at 8.
Okay. So see you.
Yeah, see you.